Good morning, everyone. Jessica and I woke up before the kids, so we're out looking for coffee and maybe some breakfast.
Yeah, it's Christopher's birthday today.
It is. It's my birthday today.
We're not supposed to be celebrating, though, because we promised Parker that we would not celebrate without him. So
Parker was really cool about not coming on the trip, but the one thing he said that he was really sad about missing was my birthday. So we're going to celebrate my birthday with him when we get back home. Him and Duncan and Luke and Teddy, I think they're all pretty excited about celebrating my birthday together. So we're going to do that. So one of the cool things about the city is it used to be a very important center for the Roman Empire. So it was the capital of Hispania or something like that?
It was the capital of a portion of
Spain.
Of this area of the Roman Empire,
So,
I think. That was the best of my understanding.
So we're like a block from our hotel right now. And, well, I say hotel, it's an Airbnb, but there's these ancient Roman ruins just right here. Do you see these pillars? It's wild. So this was actually the Forum.
It's closed right now because it is very early in the morning, and I think it opens maybe in an hour and a half.
We'll have to check this out when the kids wake up. Look at this birthday croissant. We just checked out the market. Just took a quick peek in there. Jacob really likes those markets, so I think we're gonna go back when the kids wake up and check it out some more. What'd you think of it?
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Really neat. And it was different than any market that I've seen so far because the top part was very much a traditional market, and then it had escalators going down to what looked like a supermarket. It seems very convenient and helpful, but I wondered if it was if there was an issue between the sellers, if it caused the traditional market to get less sales or anything like that. I don't know.
Bailey and Jacob woke up.
Hi.
And now we're walking to the Roman ruins with them so they can check it out. So I guess this area behind me used to be completely covered at one point. So these were 2/3 of the way up, and then the ceiling continued even higher based on the picture that they kind of provided. Apparently it went into ruins and they used this area as a quarry to build parts of the rest of the city. So they were just pulling these it was a big area with lots of big stones that were good for building stuff. And people have found inscriptions from Roman times embedded into some of the buildings around town that have been built with these stones. Really interesting. I want to try and give a perspective of how tall these things are. They're massive. So I think a lot of this was discovered when they were leveling the ground for this street. And those big columns are back behind this tree here. And then you go over this bridge to get to the other side of the ruins. What'd you think of the Roman ruins?
It was really cool.
Very cool. It reminded me of Pompeii. It was really cool, really fun. We're gonna go to the square and the market so the kids can see the market next. All right, we're gonna have some sushi while we're here, some fresh sushi. This was made this morning. I watched them make it. So there are actually a bunch of Roman ruins here, one of which is an amphitheater, and we're trying to make our way up to that right now.
That's really cool.
At the Colosseum?
It's the amphitheater.
Ah, the amphitheater.
So from what I can tell, this is the old Roman amphitheater, and then after it kind of crumbled a little bit, they built a church, this shape of a cross here, which is, you can see from the aerial view, was the basilica was built in the 4th century, and then a Romanesque church was built in the 12th century right there. Here's a good representation of the timeline of this place. They built the amphitheater. They kind of went to ruins. Then they built a church. And the church crumbled. They built a bigger church. And you can see the amphitheater kind of decaying away and fading in obscurity, and then this becoming the main feature here. And then they turned it into a prison. That prison building then crumbled, and then they started excavating it, and now we have this. So right now we're in the area where the gladiators would have fought, right here on the floor of the arena. And over 12,000 spectators would be sitting up here watching them. Pretty amazing. Looks like, unlike the one in Pompeii, they did have like an underground area potentially.
The one in Rome did.
The one in Rome did as well, yeah. This is where they built the church, right on the edge of the amphitheater. So this is a portion of a wall that was meant to protect the spectators from the wild animals that were fought or hunted down here. This is just a small portion, but this would have run all the way around the entire arena. And they put these poles in place. There's holes at the top of this. And they put these poles in place with netting for further protection. Right now we're standing inside the basilica, or the church that was built here. And we're kind of nested into two churches, two basilica, because there's one old one here, and then the newer, larger one here. So in this picture, this red part was the original church, which crumbled, and then they built the rest of the church on top, which eventually also crumbled. You can kind of see this diagram. This is where the original basilica was. And then when it crumbled, they built this one, which is in the shape of a crucifix. We're gonna have lunch at the Cube Fusion, which has Venezuelan food, and they specialize in arepas, which I don't think I've ever had before. So I'm very excited to try these out. Practicing for an Easter celebration that happens here. Pretty cool. One of my favorite things to do on this trip has been just getting lost down these little alleyways. There's so many of these little like streets and alleyways that will only fit one car or no car, like only pedestrians can go down it. And I don't know, it's such a cool feeling getting lost in these little spots.
It's really cool.
So apparently where we are now is they call it the Cirque Roma, which is basically where they used to have chariot races in old Roman times. And now it's this like little tiny square with this cool artwork on the wall here. Okay, the first cartoon in here is of my birthday breakfast. The croissant was delicious, and I did not film it, but there was a little, like, caterpillar in my orange juice, like a little tiny one. But that's just because all the orange juice there is, like, fresh made. Like, you see the oranges, they put them into the thing, and it squirts out the orange juice. Like, it is fresh and organic, and sometimes that means you get a caterpillar.
Did you consume the caterpillar?
No. I removed the garnish. And then I consumed the orange juice. And it was delicious. It was fine. These are the tickets to get into the museums. One ticket's for the Forum, one's for the Amphitheater. This is a pamphlet from the Amphitheater.
There it is.
And we ate lunch at the Cube, and our waiter was very honest. And we were ordering so much food. And he was like, I think you ordered too much. What do you want to take off of there? And so we did take a couple things off. We ended up eating everything. Like nothing went to waste.
That was the place where I got the fixed menu, though, right?
No, this was like the arepas and the crepes.
I remember
that.
That was everything was so good. But
So
it was
good.
really funny. We ordered like a lot of things, and he's like, guys.
The supermarkets there are called supermercat. That's how they're spelled. And Bailey was joking. She was like, it feels like a superhero mermaid cat. That's what it. It's a mercat, a super one.
Yeah.
So I drew a cartoon of that.
Yeah, the fishy tale of the prodigy's fight against catastrophe.
That's a lot of dad jokes. I know the vlog kind of ended abruptly, but we actually went out to dinner afterward, and I I guess I forgot to film it. I looked for the footage. I thought I had, but we went out to dinner after that to a very cool place. It had very interesting bathroom signs. You can see them here. And here's another one.
My favorite was toilets. Relaxing and comfortable.
Yes, they were very inviting toilets. And the food was
I did not
good.
go to the toilets, unfortunately. I wish I had.
If they were
It's a
carpeted.
strange regret from your vacation. How was your vacation? Well, I didn't use the toilets, so that was
used the
that was
public
too bad.
toilets.
Anyway, that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you tap on the like button and leave us a comment down below. We love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.